Hello and welcome. It is so good to have you here with me today. This is a safe place for you to learn. This is a place for you to grow. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel strong. Learning English can feel scary, I know. It can feel like a very big mountain to climb, but you are not alone. I am here with you. We are on this journey together. Every single day, Yebang, you are getting better. Every single word you learn is a victory. And today, we are going to learn English in a very practical, very useful place. We are going to learn English at the supermarket. Yes, the supermarket. It is a place you know well. You go there every week, or maybe every day. It is a part of your life, and that is why it is the perfect place to practice your English. You do not need to find extra time. You do not need to go to a special school. You can practice English right there while you are doing your normal shopping. This is a powerful idea. Your life becomes your classroom. Every moment becomes a chance to learn. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Well, maybe not close your eyes because you are listening, but just imagine. Imagine yourself walking into a supermarket. You feel confident. You feel calm. You know the words. You can understand the signs. You can even have a small conversation with the person at the checkout counter. How would that feel? I think it would feel amazing. I think it would make you feel proud and happy. That feeling is waiting for you. It is closer than you think. Today, this entire video is your English practice. We will listen, we will learn, we repeat. We will go on a shopping trip together, all with our voices, all with our minds. I will speak slowly and clearly. I will use simple words. I will repeat important phrases many times. This is your time. This is your practice. So find a comfortable place. Take a deep breath. Get ready to learn, to feel motivated, and to see the supermarket in a wonderful new way. Are you ready? I know you are. Let us begin our journey. Part 1. Before we go shopping. Before we go to the supermarket, let us prepare. Preparation is very important. When you prepare yourself, you feel more confident. You feel less nervous. So let us get ready together. First, I want you to think about your goal. Why are you learning English? Is it for a better job? Is it to talk to new friends? Is it to feel more independent in a new country? Think about your reason. Hold that reason in your heart. It is your motivation. It is your power. Now let us learn some words for our shopping trip. We will start with simple words. I will say a word, and then I will use it in a sentence. You can repeat after me. You can say the words out loud. Do not be shy. Your voice is strong. Let us begin with the word list. A list. A shopping list. I have a shopping list. This is a paper where you write all the food you need to buy. It helps you remember. So repeat after me. List. Shopping list. I have a shopping list. Good. Next word. A cart. A shopping cart. In British English, people often say trolley, a shopping trolley. but today we will use cart, a shopping cart. This is the big metal thing with wheels that you push around the store. You put all your food inside the cart, so say it with me. Cart, shopping cart. I push the shopping cart. Excellent. Another word, a basket, a shopping basket. This is a small basket, usually with a handle that you carry. You use a basket when you are only buying a few things. So let us say it. Basket, shopping basket. I carry the shopping basket. Very good. Now let us talk about money. Money is important for shopping. You need to know these words. Money, I have money, cash. Cash is physical money, like paper bills and coins. I pay with cash, a card, a credit card or a debit card. I pay with a card. And finally, the total. The total is the final amount of money you need to pay. The total is $10. Repeat these words. Money, cash, card, total. Wonderful. We also need to know the different areas of the supermarket. The supermarket has sections, different areas for different foods. There is the produce section. Produce means fruits and vegetables. This is where you find apples, bananas, carrots, and lettuce. Let us say it. Produce. The produce section. I buy fruits in the produce section. Then there is the dairy section. Dairy products are foods made from milk, like milk itself, cheese, yogurt, and butter. Say it with me. Dairy, the dairy section. I buy milk in the dairy section. Next, the meat section. This is where you find chicken, beef, and fish. Meat, the meat section. I buy chicken in the meat section. There is also the bakery. The bakery is where you find bread, cakes, and pastries. It often smells very good. Bakery. I buy bread from the bakery. And finally, the frozen food section. These are foods that are kept very, very cold in freezers, like frozen vegetables, ice cream, and frozen pizza. Frozen food, the frozen food section. I buy ice cream from the frozen food section. Now let us practice a little conversation. Imagine you cannot find something. This happens to everyone, even people who speak English perfectly. So what can you say? You can ask a store employee. An employee is a person who works there. You can say, "Excuse me." This is a very polite way to start a conversation. Excuse me. Then you can ask, "Where can I find the milk?" Or, "Where is the bread?" So the full question is, "Excuse me, where can I find the milk?" Let us practice that. Repeat after me. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? Excellent. You can change the word milk to anything. Where can I find the eggs? Where can I find the apples? This is a very useful question. You are doing so well. We are just preparing, and you are already learning so many words. I am proud of you. Learning a language is not about being perfect. It is about trying. It is about being brave enough to use the words you know. You are being very brave right now. So let us continue. We have our list. We know about the cart and the basket. We know about money. We know the sections of the store. and we know one very useful question. We are ready to go to the supermarket. In your mind, imagine you are leaving your house. You have your shopping bag, or maybe your reusable bag. You are walking to the store, or maybe you are driving. You are feeling good. You are prepared. Let us go. Part 2. Entering the supermarket. You are now at the supermarket. You see the big doors. They open automatically. You walk inside and feel the cool air. See all the bright lights. Look at all the people. Everyone is shopping. Everyone is busy. And you are here to shop and to practice your English. This is a great adventure. The first thing you see is the entrance area. Sometimes there are shopping carts there. You need to get a cart. Sometimes the carts are connected together. You need to put a coin in to release one. This is common in some countries. So you might need a coin, a quarter maybe. You put the coin in the slot and you pull the cart. It comes out. Then you get your coin back when you return the cart. But if you do not have a coin, it is okay. Often, there is an employee who can help you. You can say, "Excuse me, I need a cart, please." Simple and polite. Maybe you do not need a cart. Maybe you only need a few things. So you look for a basket. The baskets are usually near the entrance. You just take one. Now you have your cart or your basket. You are ready to start. But first, let us look around. Supermarkets are designed in a special way. They want you to buy more. So often, the first things you see are not the basic things like milk and bread. They are the beautiful, colorful things like flowers, or baked goods, or special offers. It is okay to look, but remember your list. Your list is your friend. It helps you stay focused. Now let us find the produce section. It is usually very easy to find. It is often at the very front or along one side. You walk towards it. You see all the colors. Green lettuce, red tomatoes, yellow bananas, orange carrots. It is like a rainbow of food. Let us learn the words for some common fruits and vegetables. I will say the word, and you repeat it. Ready? Apple, banana, orange, grapes, strawberries. Good. Now vegetables: carrot, tomato, lettuce, onion, potato, cucumber. Excellent. Now, how do you choose good fruits and vegetables? People often touch them and look at them. They want to find the best ones. Let us learn some useful phrases. If you see an employee in the produce section, you can ask for help. You can say, "Excuse me, are these strawberries sweet?" Or, "Excuse me, where are the avocados?" You can also talk to yourself. This is a very good way to practice. No one will hear you. You can look at the apples and say, "These apples look fresh," or "These bananas are too green. I need yellow bananas." Saying the words out loud, quietly, helps your brain remember them. It connects your mind and your voice. Sometimes you need to weigh your fruits and vegetables. You put them in a plastic bag, and then you take them to a special scale. A scale is a machine that tells you how much something weighs. The scale will print a small sticker with the price. This can seem scary, but it is very easy. Let me explain. You put your bananas on the scale. On the screen, you will see pictures of different fruits and vegetables. You touch the picture of the bananas. Maybe it says code 4011. Then the machine prints a sticker. You put the sticker on your bag. That is all. If you are confused, you can always ask for help. Excuse me, can you help me with the scale, please? People are usually very happy to help. You are doing a great job. You are in the produce section, learning new words and practicing. I am right here with you. Imagine we are shopping together. I would say, look at these red apples. They look delicious. And you would say, yes, let us buy some. This is how we learn, together. Now, let us put some fruits and vegetables in our cart. We have apples, bananas, lettuce, and carrots. We have what we need from the produce section. Now, let us move to the next section. Where should we go next? Let us go to the dairy section. We need milk and eggs. Part 3. The dairy and bakery sections. We are walking through the supermarket. We are pushing our cart. We see many different aisles. An aisle is the space between the shelves. We walk down the aisles to find what we need. We are looking for the dairy section. Sometimes there are signs hanging from the ceiling. The signs tell you what is in each aisle. Look for a sign that says dairy, or maybe milk, eggs, butter. There it is. Let us go to that aisle. We arrive at the dairy section. It feels a little colder here. You see the milk in the big refrigerator. A refrigerator is a big cold cabinet with glass doors. In the store, it is often called a cooler or a fridge. The milk is inside. There are many types of milk. Whole milk, skim milk, 2% milk. There is also almond milk and soy milk. If you are not sure, you can read the labels. The label tells you what is inside. You can say, I need 1% milk. You look for the bottle that says 1%. Now, let us get some eggs. Eggs are usually in the dairy section too. They are in cardboard boxes. You need to be careful with eggs. They can break. So you open the box and check the eggs. You want to see if any eggs are cracked. You do not want to buy broken eggs. So you look at them. They all look good. You put the box of eggs in your cart. But remember, eggs are fragile. Fragile means they can break easily. So you put them in a safe place in the cart, maybe on top of the other things. Next to the eggs, you see the yogurt. There are so many flavors. Strawberry yogurt, vanilla yogurt, blueberry yogurt. You can choose your favorite. You can say, I like strawberry yogurt. I will take this one. You put the yogurt in the cart. Now let us learn some words for containers. In the dairy section, things come in different containers. A carton of milk, a carton of eggs, a bottle of water, a tub of yogurt, a package of butter. Repeat these words: carton, bottle, tub, package. Very good. We have our milk, eggs, and yogurt. We can leave the dairy section now. But wait, we need bread. So let us find the bakery. The bakery often has its own special area. It smells like fresh bread. It is a wonderful smell. We walk to the bakery. We see many kinds of bread: white bread, whole wheat bread, brown bread. There are also bagels and rolls. A bagel is a round bread with a hole in the middle. A roll is a small round piece of bread. Sometimes at the bakery, you can ask for help. The bread behind the glass counter is often fresher. You can point to a loaf of bread and say, "I would like that one, please." A loaf of bread is one whole bread that you slice at home. So you say, "Can I have a loaf of whole wheat bread, please?" The employee will take it for you and put it in a bag. You say, "Thank you." They say, "You are welcome." It is a simple, nice conversation. You can also buy pre-packaged bread from the shelves. It is already in a plastic bag. You just take it. You look at the bread and you check the date. You look for the expiration date. The expiration date tells you the last day you can use the food. It is important to check this date. You do not want to buy old bread, so you find a loaf with a good date. You put it in your cart. We have bread now. Our cart is starting to get full. We have fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, yogurt, and bread. We are doing very well, but we need a few more things. Let us go to the meat section. Part 4. The meat and frozen food sections. We are walking again. We are looking for the meat section. We see the sign. It says meat and poultry. Poultry means birds like chicken and turkey. We go to that area. It is also cold here. There are big glass counters. Inside we see different kinds of meat. There is beef, which is red meat from cows. There is chicken, which is white meat. There is pork, which is from pigs. And there is fish. Let us learn the words. Beef, chicken, pork, fish. Now, let us be more specific. For chicken, you can buy a whole chicken, or you can buy parts. Chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken wings. For beef, you can buy ground beef. Ground beef is meat that is cut into very small pieces. You use it for hamburgers or spaghetti sauce. You can also buy steaks. A steak is a thick, flat piece of beef. The meat is packaged on styrofoam trays. A tray is a flat plate. The meat is on the tray, and it is covered with clear plastic wrap. You can see the meat through the plastic. On the package, you see the price and the weight. The weight tells you how heavy it is. The price is how much it costs. You look for the meat you want. You choose a package of chicken breasts. It looks good. You put it in your cart. If you are not sure how to cook something, you can ask. But remember, we are practicing simple English. So you can ask, "Excuse me, is this chicken good for grilling? Or is this beef good for soup?" These are simple questions. The employee can help you. Now, we have meat, but we also need some frozen food. Maybe we want some frozen vegetables for later. Or maybe we want some ice cream for a treat. A treat is something special and nice. so let us go to the frozen food section. We find the aisle with the freezers. The big glass doors are cold. When you open the door, cold air comes out. It feels good on a hot day. We look at the frozen food. We see frozen peas, frozen corn, frozen pizza, frozen dinners, and ice cream. So many kinds of ice cream: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. There are also ice cream bars and ice cream sandwiches. You choose a tub of vanilla ice cream. You open the freezer door, take the ice cream, and close the door quickly. It is important to close the door so the cold air does not escape. We have our frozen food. Our shopping is almost complete. We just need a few more things from the aisles. Let us walk down the other aisles. We need some pasta and some rice. These are in the dry goods aisles. Dry goods are foods that are not refrigerated or frozen. They can stay in your cupboard for a long time. Part 5. The center aisles and packaged goods. We are in the center of the supermarket. These are the long aisles with shelves on both sides. There are so many products. It can feel overwhelming. But do not worry. We have our list. We know what we need. We need pasta and rice. So we look for the aisle with pasta, rice, wolstei, and beans. We find the aisle. We see many boxes and bags. Let us learn the words. Pasta. Spaghetti is a type of pasta. Macaroni is another type. Rice, white rice, brown rice, beans, black beans, kidney beans, soup, canned soup, cereal, breakfast cereal, oatmeal, canned goods, like canned tomatoes, canned tuna, oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, spices, salt, pepper. You choose a box of spaghetti. You choose a bag of white rice. You also remember you need canned tomatoes for sauce. You find them. You look at the can. It says crushed tomatoes. You put it in your cart. You also need some oil. You find a bottle of olive oil. And finally, you need salt. You find a container of salt. Now, your cart is really full. You have almost everything on your list. But wait, you need one more thing. You need something to drink, something without alcohol. So you go to the beverage aisle. Beverage is another word for drink. You see water, juice, soda, soda and tea. You decide to buy a large bottle of water and a carton of orange juice. You put them in the cart. Now you look at your list. You have everything. It is time to go to the checkout. This is the final part of our shopping trip. You feel a little nervous, but also excited. You are almost done, and you are going to practice your English one more time. Part 6. The checkout counter. You push your cart towards the front of the store. You see the checkout counters. There are lines of people waiting. You choose a line that is not too long. You wait patiently. You look at the person in front of you. They are putting their food on the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt is the moving belt that takes your food to the cashier. The cashier is the person who scans your food and takes your money. It is almost your turn. You start to take your things out of the cart and put them on the conveyor belt. You try to put heavy things first, like bottles, and then lighter things, like bread and eggs, last. This is careful and kind. You do not want to crush your bread or break your eggs. Now it is your turn. The cashier looks at you and smiles. They say, "Hello. How are you today?" This is a common greeting. You can smile back and say, "I am fine, thank you." And you? This is polite and friendly. The cashier might say, "I am good, thanks." Then they start to scan your items. They move quickly. Beep, beep, beep. Each item makes a sound. You watch as your food moves down the belt. Another employee, called a bagger, is at the end. They put your food into plastic bags, or maybe you brought your own reusable bags. You can say, "I have my own bags. Here you are." And you give them your bags. The cashier finishes scanning. They look at the computer screen. They tell you the total. They say, "That will be $45.20. This is the total amount you need to pay." You are ready. You have your money. You can pay with cash or card. If you pay with cash, you give them the money. They might say, "Out of $50. This means you gave them $50, and they will give you change back. Change is the extra money you get back. They give you your change and the receipt. The receipt is the long piece of paper that lists all the things you bought and how much you paid. If you pay with card, you insert your card into the machine, or you tap it. The machine will ask for your PIN number. You type your secret number. Then the machine says, "Approved." You take your card back. The cashier gives you the receipt. You can say, "Thank you, have a nice day." This is a very nice way to end the conversation. The cashier will probably say, "You too, bye." Now you take your bags, you put them back in your cart. You feel a great sense of accomplishment. You did it. You went to the supermarket, you found all your food, and you had a successful interaction in English. This is a big victory. You should feel very, very proud of yourself. You push your cart out of the store. You return the cart to the correct place. You take your bags and you go home. The trip is over, but your learning is not over. Part 7. After shopping, practice at home. You are home now. You put your food away, in the refrigerator, in the cupboard, in the freezer. This is another good time to practice English. While you are putting things away, say the names of the food out loud. Milk. I am putting the milk in the fridge. Eggs. I am putting the eggs in the fridge. Apples. I am putting the apples on the counter. You can also look at your receipt. The receipt is a great learning tool. It has all the words for the food you bought. You can read the words: spaghetti, rice, chicken, milk, bread. Reading these words again helps your memory. Another great idea is to make a simple recipe. Cooking is a fun way to use English. Find a very simple recipe in English online. For example, a recipe for spaghetti with tomato sauce. Read the recipe. The instructions are usually simple. Boil water. Add pasta, cook for 10 minutes, heat the sauce. These are all useful commands and phrases. As you cook, say the steps out loud. I am boiling the water. Now I am adding the pasta. The kitchen becomes your classroom. You can also talk about your shopping trip. If you live with someone who speaks English, you can tell them about it. If you live alone, you can talk to yourself in the mirror, or you can write about it in a journal. A journal is a diary. You can write, "Today I went to the supermarket. I bought apples, milk, and bread. The cashier was friendly. I felt happy." This writing practice is very powerful. The most important thing is to use the language. Do not let the words stay only in your head. Say them, write them, use them. Every time you use a word, it becomes stronger in your mind. It becomes a part of you. Part 8. Your motivation and your future. My dear friend, we have come to the end of our supermarket journey. But this is not the end of your English journey. This is just the beginning. You have seen that you can learn English anywhere. You can learn English in the most normal places, like the supermarket. Your life is full of opportunities to practice. I want you to remember how you felt today. You felt prepared. You felt confident. You succeeded. Remember this feeling. The next time you feel nervous about speaking English, remember this success. You can do this. You are capable of great things. Learning a language is a long journey. There will be good days and bad days. On the bad days, you might feel like you are not improving. You might want to give up, but please, do not give up. On those days, be kind to yourself. Remember why you started. Think about your big goal, and then do one small thing. Learn one new word. Listen to one English song. Watch one short video. One small step is enough. You are not just learning words. You are learning a new way to communicate. You are opening doors to new friendships, new jobs, new experiences. You are growing as a person. Every time you try to speak, you are being brave. I am so proud of your bravery. So what will you do tomorrow? Will you go to the supermarket again? Maybe you will go to a different store. A pharmacy perhaps, or a coffee shop. Every place is a chance to learn. Take this confidence with you. Use the words you learned today. Try to have a small conversation. It does not have to be perfect. It just has to be you, trying your best. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to learn English. I believe in your dreams. You have the power inside you. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep speaking. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey today. Thank you for your time, for your attention, and for your courage. This is Olivia from Learn English Easy, sending you so much love and motivation. Until next time, happy learning and never, ever stop believing in yourself. Goodbye.